Max Verstappen has been awarded his second World Drivers' Championship for Formula One, this time without controversy, although there was some confusion in terms of the race due to the delayed start of an hour or so due to wet weather. And there was confusion between with the timeout of the race being 2 hours plus 1 lap, and whether or not the race would reach 50% of the allotted laps, alongside whether it's going to finish under a red flag, which it did not. Therefore, there was interviews with the podium, with the podium winners, and which was just talking about, okay, well, maybe on the next race that Max Verstappen would win it, but then there was this clarification that it will be 4 points, and therefore anticlimactically Max Verstappen was told that he has won the 2022 season in Japan, which is my favourite track. So hopefully one day I would go there. And if you want to make my dream come true, please smash that like button, and it helps with the engagement with the. I will post now and then. I'm trying to think of what other content I can do now that the season is wrapped up. We're going to be a bit more strategic on this channel and think of more storylines or talking within the paddock and the media, just to get more engagement in the videos, and hopefully build a little space on the internet for Formula One content. As mentioned, it was really wet to begin with. However, wet tyres weren't really used. They decided to actually have like intermediate tyres, and then I think some people, when they did go on the wet tyres later, it just wasn't good. I think Mick Schumacher at one point was on the wet tyres for too long when he was on the wets, and I think he went back onto intermediates. And it was good to see that he led the race for like just less than a second, but it was good to see MSC up on the top of the in the leader's position. So not much more else to say really. As a Mercedes fan, I'm looking forward to next year, looking at what kind of car that they'll design, what they've learned. But just a note on Honda, because they kind of have this thing of being in the sport, out the sport, even though it's Red Bull powertrains when there's a Honda engine. And on this race, they had HRC on the Red Bull on there, and obviously Honda owns the Suzuka track, and it looks like they'll be kind of getting back involved in some capacity. I think next year, maybe a bit more sponsorship, but maybe perhaps being as a full-blown engine supplier again in the 2026 new regulations. So it's good to see that the progress has gone from like being a laughing stock maybe about 6-7 years ago with Fernando Alonso saying GP2 engine, and now it's a good engine, and we shall see. Perhaps this might be the start of dominance, but I really do hope that Mercedes and Ferrari do actually get to challenge Red Bull in this new set of technical regulations. If you did enjoy the race and this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment below. It doesn't have to be anything about particular what I said, because there was some kind of key points within the race. So just let me know what you're looking forward to for the rest of the season. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.